Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you the power of Tristana in the top lane. For those of you who aren't aware, her Q got buffed this patch, giving it 15% more attack speed at each level. So instead of being 50% at level 1, it's 65%. It feels a lot better. And then at its final level, instead of being 110%, it's 125%. Pretty big difference, more than a free dagger of value. Level 1, you generally want to start E. She dominates every melee matchup really in the game, because they can't get to you, and even if they can, you can take exhaust in those type of matchups. To start out with, you want to try to get autos on the enemy. Never auto them though if you're going to miss a CS to do it. That's just not worth it. Also keep in mind, if you auto them when you're near their range creeps, you will be tanking them. I haven't leveled up E yet because we don't want to over push the wave, and every time you last hit something and you have E, it blows up and it's going to push the wave. So right now we don't have anything leveled. Auto back off. We need to break vision so that way we don't keep tanking those range creeps. I'll get my E at this point. Jump on him, got a refill. He's only level 1, so he can't really out trade us. We didn't quite finish off our E there, so we didn't get our W resets. That's all right though. That was a really good trade for us. We do still want to try to get damage on him, that way his passive doesn't come back up. He's playing pretty far back and we're going to get ganked soon. We ideally do need to dump this wave. Missed that one melee creep. Closer you stand to the minions, the easier they are to last hit because your auto gets there faster. Makes it a little bit easier. We're about to get ganked. We need a ward right now. As a top laner, you get ganked around 3:15. 3 minute to 3:30 really, especially by full clear junglers. If we're up against Nocturne, he's going to be ganking us around 3:20 to 3:30 most likely. We need to be ready for that. Q doesn't cost any mana to cast, but it is a fairly long cooldown, so keep that in mind. You generally want to Q and E at the same time to maximize your E value. He keeps pulling back though, and if you're gonna get less than 2 autos of E, it's usually a bad E. We have W, so we can escape. Like, he's dead. We still have our W. We'll jump away. It's actually pretty funny when people try to chase you on Trist. I'll just flash at this point. I still have it. She should be able to kill him, unless her... Yep, perfect. Good job. The wave's pushing to me, so I'll come back and grab it. First item rush, Kraken is good. I'd only recommend it when you have to take it, though. What I mean by that is... It's not good for survivability. It's good for killing tanks. So if you're up against an armored Goliathan in the top lane, like a Rammus, a Kench... Ornn, that type of thing, you kind of have to go for Kraken. It can be a great option, but you can never go wrong with Shield though, because it keeps you healthy and lets you survive pretty much anything. So you're usually going to rush Vampiric first into boots. Tristana is incredibly challenging to gank as long as you have your... Oh, man, that's unfortunate. As long as you have your jump up, it's pretty easy to survive. So for jumps up, it's usually not the best idea to gank. Nice. We have decent CS. It's adequate. Don't know where Garen went there. He's probably just hiding off to the side. Freezing and slow pushing isn't an option once you have 1 level in your E. I wish you could toggle that on and off. That would make Tristana so much more... like, you could abuse people so much harder on her. To be able to freeze waves. You don't have to go ignite, you can go exhaust. If you're up against an assassin top lane like Zed, Talon, Akali, you would want exhaust. Anything that hits level 6 and has a comfortable all-in against you, you have to have exhaust against to survive. Garen, we can just jump or R him away. He's not a legitimate level 6 threat. We can put our E on this and have that explode on him. We didn't get off the last auto because I accidentally was underneath the turret. But that's fine. We'll keep floating in autos on him one at a time. And then back off, float in an auto, back off. I can't really get to that backline minion there. It's taking a lot of damage for that. Your E spreads off a turret super heavy. I can just jump away. This is a pointless chase. I will have to jump away or I'll die. We already got Garen low. Diana should be able to kill. We're actually not going to kill that guy. I'm a little surprised Diana couldn't finish it. It's fine. This guy's dead. It's not the end of the world. It was really close. Since my W was on cooldown, we couldn't quite close in on him. I probably shouldn't have jumped as far away as I did. I could have shortened it. That would have been a lot better. Needed to turn on my Q there so we could have gotten everything. Overall, still a positive outcome because he loses a lot of minions and we both get a kill. So still worth in the end as a team. Putting our E on the turret lets us damage the turret and everything around it at the same time. It's a great way to push the wave if it's near the turret. And that is a plate. Sick. Alright, we're out of here. You could go Bork first item. Bork wouldn't be terrible. They've made it a lot more expensive though, 3,300. It's not particularly cheap as it's been in the past. Good max health damage on it though. I guess not max health damage, but percent base damage, which is very similar. It's a percent of their current HP. So the tankier they are and the healthier they are ultimately is when your damage will be at its highest. Oh. It's a close cousin of max health damage. Ooh, didn't get that one. Don't really know where he... Oh, okay, there he is. He's just gonna wait for the wave. You just lost a melee minion, just like I did. Stand nice and close. There we go. Good WE into him. He's kind of strong, though. I think if jumping on him, we'll just get ourselves killed. Did a good amount of damage, and it only cost us an E. The Q's free. Is he going behind us? Because Nocturne was mid. He's not there anymore. Looks like he's doing a weird invade. Oh, okay, so there's lane swapping. I can just jump on Victor and kill him, though. He has 0 HP items other than the D-ring. He has no armor. He's gonna die. As are chunks. Actually kind of nuts how much damage it does. I should probably just back off and wait now. I don't want to get ganked by the Nocturne, even though I think his R is still on a cooldown. Going for the Absolute Focus Gathering Storm is a little bit greedy. The scaling on it's insane though. So it looks like Victor did stay. That sucks. So I could have definitely killed him. He hit off into the shadows for just long enough. We might still be able to kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Just jump back out. We ignited him just to be safe. Want to get him dead as fast as possible. We hit him with our W damage, which is decent base damage for level 1 ability. It's magic damage plus a slow, plus you can R in mid-air. Start your R at least. We'll go ahead and look for, against their team, I think Berserks. Well, yeah, Berserks are fine. We don't want to overfill our attack speed, but we're going to be building so many AD non-attack speed items. Like next up is generally Collector into IE, and either one of those give attack speed. The attack speed overfill is the 2.5 mark, so 2.5 auto attacks per second. Right now we're at 1.17, but if we Q, we'll be close to 2, or maybe even above it, especially once our Q is maxed. So that's generally the attack speed overfill. To get around that, there's certain champions who have a built-in get around, like Bel'Veth. And then the other way any champion can get around it is with Lethal Tempo and Hella Blades. But we took Pressy Attack. I'm personally not a huge fan of Hella Blades. I'm surprised I was still technically in that stun. It's got a very girthy hitbox on the edges. Our W's on cooldown, so we're very gankable. We do have Flash. Might be what keeps us alive. The Nocturne could gank us with R right now. Our W's back up, so now we're not gankable. And we can shove this and look to roam. You usually don't need to roam on Triss because there's plenty of kill potential in lane. But we've taken turret and this guy's playing relatively safe. He knows he can't fight us and he's behind. So, well, maybe. He's actually stepping up a little bit here. He's dead. You can use your W and flash at the same time. Just make sure the flash goes off before you technically leave the ground on your W. Otherwise, you'll mess up your W and it won't really work at all. So you basically press W and then immediately press flash in the direction you want to go, and that'll extend the distance of your W, giving you the surprise factor on your opponent and also letting you to land the damage and slow aspect of the W itself, which obviously helps you to kite them out and finish the kill so they don't get away. 2 plates left on this turret. We'll be taking this down. Hey, Lucian. He's only 1 item. Me and him are about the same strength, but I have tier 2 boots. Barely got him there. Holy moly. Against people you're fighting to the death who are the same range as you, you generally use your R as an auto attack resetter once your Q ends, because your auto attacks are so fast while you're on your Q. So there, I believe our Q had ended. So we whipped him with an auto R auto. As your R is launching and starting to push them away, you usually have enough time to auto them one more time as a parting gift. So auto R auto, and that'll usually finish them off. R has pretty good base damage and it's magic damage. So if they only have armor, you'll still be doing some solid damage with it. Oh, I don't like this. I can't hit him. Oh, I'm like, wait, did he get healed? I'm so confused. Does Kench R heal his teammates? I'm pretty sure Lucian had less health than that. And then he came out of Kench and he's dang near full HP. Thought I could kill all 3 of them there because Victor's really weak. And they were kind of low, but I guess not. First death gave up a huge shutdown as well. Not ideal. At this point, you usually do look for the Collector or for a Phantom Dancer. Since we didn't take Lethal Tempo, I think Phantom Dancer would be a mistake though. You'll overflow your attack speed very fast building items like Phantom Dancer. It gives you 25% attack speed, and then attacks grant you Ghost, which lets you move through like champions and minions without getting blocked, and 7% movement speed for 3 seconds. In addition, attacking 4 times causes you to get an extra 30% attack speed. So it gives you 55% attack speed. That is a fast way to attack speed overflow. W onto his face, E in midair, Q, and he's dead. I haven't really shown it much this game, but every single time you fully proc an E on an enemy champion, it resets your W cooldown. Also, every time you get a killer assist on a champion, it resets it. You don't really even need your E to push wave at this point in the game. 1 Q is more than enough. Lucian's respawning. We can push out onto the map. Basically 2 of them dead. He's gonna step up for this 100%. Unless this is warded, he's gonna walk right into me and die. In terms of a 1 versus 1 to the death, not many AD carries have more all-in potential than a Triss. Well, my stuff's on cooldown here, so I would rather not. That sucks. Garen had me pinched off there. It looks like maybe he got confused and walked away and I could have escaped, but from what I saw, he's like was blocking me, but clearly I was seeing wrong. I think he got confused and didn't realize I was low HP when in fact we were missing a chunk. And then Lucian and Kench pinched us from the south and the east when realistically we had west as an escape option. I just didn't realize it. Not really worth it for us to die there. Maybe Diana can pick the kill. Oh my god, look at that shield! Oh my goodness. When did they give Kench that, dude? That is not healthy. That's like a 3-4 second shield. It's way too much. I need to start reading the patch notes more often because they're making changes that are fairly significant. If Kench swallows Lucian and spits him out, how am I going to solo him when he has an extra half an HP bar? And especially if I'm already on cooldowns. Nice. He gets the kill. We'll shove this. Shove it down. Pop the Q. I'll hold on to the E. E is a good escape tool. You can hit them with 3 stacks of your E and then jump away. And if they keep chasing, you hit them with the last stack and then you jump away again because you get the resets. We just need to stay alive. No more dying. We have so much power and we can take up so much space that dying is not worth it at all. Even if we are getting a kill, it's just meh. We're moving 370. Tristan has really bad base movement speed. She's basically one of the lowest in the games at 325. Like Anivia, Tristana, and a couple of other champs. Nocturne's bot side. His spin's on cooldown. I want to arm against the wall, but he's not letting me push him. Your R is basically a stun if you can push him into a thick wall, because they're still traveling for the full duration. So basically the rest of the travel duration after they make contact with something counts as like a knock-up stun. So down he goes though. He has some decent items as well. We do technically have one full more item than him, but still we're fighting him in melee and he's a melee champ. Stana's just that spicy. Go ahead and use our E. We have enough attack speed to be able to fully apply it without even using our Q. Hey, Lucian. 2 auto attacks, he's almost dead. I think he did get hit by the Diana Q though. Whoa, how did Herald turn its back to them? Oh my god. Be nice if you could E the inhib. We get the jump resets. Very nice. I don't want to stay and fight this. This is awkward. It's only me and the Diana here. Just boof. Yeah, probably just go for drag fight. We don't have R though, so we need to heal back off something. Gathering Storm, 14 AD, that's super nice. Red buff's healing us a little bit, refill's healing us a little bit. Victor out of position with no HP, no armor items. He is officially dead. I need to keep healing off these. And that's Dragon. Oof, that's Kench. Oh, it's not good. Stun him! Oh my god! Oh my god! My teammates should kill them all for that though. They're chasing so hard, they're losing all their HP for it. I didn't even have that big of a shutdown on my head. And it looks like we got Dragon as well, so definitely worth. Got the IE. At this point, with your 3 core items being enough to trigger the Infinity Edge's Perfection passive, because we have 60% crit when you count the IE. This is all the damage you need. We're plus 380, 60% crit with the IE. Lots of attack speed from our Q. This is really it. So if you're having trouble getting bursted down by big AP assassin like a Kassadin or a Akali, you could push for maybe a Wit's End. You can't go for Maw because of the shield bow, but Wit's End would work. Spirit Visage wouldn't be the end of the world. In this particular case, they don't have the best tools for getting to me, and they're tanky to where Lord Dominik's would be best, and then probably a GA. GA is also a great way to survive assassins who are AP or AD because you get back up. It's more optimal against AD assassins since it gives you armor. Nocturne's gonna destroy that Zed. Only reason I'm taking these is it's at a point in the game to where Diana can farm their jungle and there's not much they can do about it. Plus I was here and she wasn't pathing. If she was walking towards this area, I wouldn't have done that. I'd like to get an EQ on these guys. Just wandering around. Hey, you don't have your teammate. These are all red buff auto slows. I see where he's going. I just don't think I can catch up. Garen's really fast champ. Really fast. Oh, wait, he stopped for minions. What a goofball. He's still gonna get away though. Yeah, Kench. I don't want to say it's OP, but it's frustrating to play against that swallow mechanic. I'm gonna die here. That sucks. I really need GA at this point. Dying, trading 1-for-1 with someone like Nocturne is such a waste when, if we have our team with us, we can kill the whole enemy team. We do still have the scaling going for us since we have Gathering Storm, Absolute Focus, plus Dragon Advantage, but still, we can kill their whole team if we live for just like 10-15 seconds. Instead of only living for 4. Very nice. I'm surprised they're playing this out, to be honest. I don't think they outscale us. If they had a Vayne or a Jinx, I would understand it, but Lucian falls off. He doesn't have sorcery secondary, so he doesn't have that late game ace up his sleeve. Only way they win is if we don't position properly and die for free. If we trade off 1-for-1, that's still good enough to win though. Wait. What? Diana can solo Baron? 3 items? That's not balanced. That's just not balanced. 3 items. That, what? Since when is that a thing? I'll have to try that. That's so stupid. I think Lucian was typing or tabbed out there. Maybe he's voting yes and he's tired of them not voting yes. Kench doesn't have any kill pressure. It's gonna be hard for him to land a skill shot against us. Psych. I'm gonna go back up my Diana. She's kind of getting herself killed. Yep. We have a lot of damage. This is what I was saying. It stunned us out of the air. Stuns don't work like that. Since when do stuns cancel? Since when do stuns cancel jumps? Wow, what a nice guy, Lucian. I think we were gonna kill him anyways because we had flash. I was just gonna W flash, but then he decided to stand still for half a second to be nice. But that's pretty fun, man. Tristana top, Tristana mid's pretty nuts right now. You should definitely give it a try.
we'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken.
Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had the most in the game at 34k. Looking at damage taken, very standard middle of the pack. Self-mitigated, obviously. Oh, a little bit higher than I thought. Self-mitigated, I guess shield was coming in clutch. We were up there in top 5 most self-mitigated. For runes, pretty high value overall. I really like this setup. It's a whole lot of fun, and you guys should definitely give it a try. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to hack the algorithm. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.